and welcome back to another travel hacks video. In this video, we're covering packing or how to pack video, where I give you some ways to pack your luggage for your trips, travels, and adventures. Let's get started. Sometimes you got a lot of stuff, so you need a larger bag. However, the smaller, the better. Not only is a smaller bag more practical because it makes traveling around so much easier, it also gives you the option for carry-on size, which can save you a lot of money because a lot of airplanes like to charge you for checked luggage unless you have status or unless you're flying internationally. Checked luggage is free, so we try to pack the least amount of stuff possible and as compact as possible to give us options for the checked luggage. Get a hard case, because unless you're backpacking, 4 wheels and hard cases are waterproof and very, very durable. Don't do this. If you're a big shopper and worried about space, a bag in a bag. A bag in a bag, where you only pack your small bag full, and then you can fill up 2 bags full of all the lovely things you wish to purchase on your trips and travels. Or better yet, pack a collapsible, foldable bag that you can open up and it expands into a whole nother piece of luggage. Obviously don't put anything valuable or breakable in this because then it will probably break. But it's great for any kind of soft items or clothing you wish to purchase. Get a smart bag. This is a smart bag. This is a blue smart bag. It's got an app that tracks my bag. It can auto lock, USB ports that can change charges so I can be charging up my phone if my phone dies. And it can tell me how much it weighs, which doesn't seem like a big deal, but it is. Now, why is weight important? Because airline fees. If you are checking in your bag and your bag is larger, it's very easy to just stuff your bag full of stuff. That's what happens when we've got a lot of space in our bags. We just fill it with stuff we don't even need to bring. Also, weight is pretty important if you're checking in your bag as well, even if it's a smaller bag, because if it looks heavy, which sometimes a lot of the carry-on rolly bags do, they might get you to weigh it and they might charge you or get you to check it if it weighs too much, which will then they will charge you for the check bag. Sometimes they charge you per pound or kilo. Sometimes it's just like a flat fee. If you're worried about the weight, have your carry-on be a backpack. That's right, I can put as much weight as I want in my backpack and nobody will weigh it. I've never had my backpack weighed, and I have really heavy backpacks. I kid you not. Sometimes because I have all my gear in here, I have more weight in my backpack than I do in my rolly bags. But because I'm carrying it, the airline just assume that it can't be that heavy. Even if my back is slowly dying on the inside, it can't be that heavy. I would only advise caution though if you are bringing like a backpack. These I have had weighed and I've had size before carrying them onto an airplane. Normally I check backpacks, but if you pack this kind of half empty or pretty light, you can definitely take it as a carry-on. However, be aware that the super budget airlines might get you to weigh it or check it. So when it comes to like a heavy duty like backpack, be a little bit careful. Just try and make it as small as possible. It doesn't really matter how wide it is. Just try to make it look as small as possible. Put all of the heavy items into your carry-on bags because very rarely do they ever weigh your carry-on luggage. They will almost always weigh your check luggage, but your carry-on, nope. So as long as you make it look small, put all the heavy items, aside from liquids, because there is a liquid restriction, in your carry-on, and then put all the light stuff, the bulky stuff, in your check luggage, and then you should have no problem with weight. Trust me, if you've not experienced a weight issue, when it comes up, it's the worst. Ladies, this is a little technique I like to call the purse hide, because if you have 1, 2, 3 pieces of carry-on luggage, but you're only allowed 2, this is what you do. Put your purse and you strap it on, like so, crossbody to your butt, because we're trying to hide it. We're trying to hide our purse. See where we're getting here? Then we take our backpack on and put it over top of the purse, like so. See what I'm doing here? See what I'm doing here? Now look we go here. Do we see a purse? Only if you're looking at me from behind. And now we walk up to the gate agent like so, because it looks like we only have 2 pieces of luggage. We have our carry-on rolly and we have our backpack, because you can't see the purse. The purse is hidden. But this has worked for me many times when I go carry-on and I have 3 items, but I'm only allowed 2. Better yet, if you have a jacket on, put a jacket over and cover the strap up even more. There are a lot of creative ways to hide a purse. Awkward items first, because awkward items are usually the more difficult things to pack, so we like to pack them first, so we have the most space to kind of fit them in. Heavy items on the bottom. You want all of your heavy items to kind of be more toward the bottom of your bag, because that way your bag doesn't like top over. Fold any delicate items. You want to place them at the back because those parts will stay the most straight and there's less chance of it crinkling. And so it stays nice and protected. Packing shoes. Make sure you put them in their own bag, since even if they're clean now, they will get dirty and then your clothes will get dirty. Roll all the rest of your clothing, because rolling saves a ton of space and it prevents wrinkles for when you unroll your clothing. Packing cubes. These are how you keep your bag organized, by having packing cubes that contain all of your rolled items of clothing. Packing a hat. First off, see if you can wear it. If not, then put the bottom part of the hat into an open deep part of your luggage. Try and see if you can fold any of the bits down that would be creased to keep the general shape of the hat, and then you stuff into the middle of it to make sure that the bottom doesn't crease in or get squashed. Ooh la la! Packing underwear. Be conspicuous with your underwears, mainly because things might be clean now, but they won't always stay that way. And if you open your bag in a public space, which does happen, your underwear should be nicely hidden, because nobody wants to see your underwear in plain view. So hide it in a nice packing cube. Speaking of dirty underwear, have a plan for dirty laundry, which means laundry bag. This is a simple laundry bag with no holes, so I don't have to smell or get dirt from my dirty clothes onto my clean clothes. Weight and width is everything. So each individual item that you bring, not only does it need to be evaluated for width, it also needs to be evaluated for size. So try and bring the smaller versions if all possible. Like this hair straightener. This is a smaller version. Toiletries, make them as small as possible, meaning you're bringing travel size versions. Travel size, small versions as all possible. You don't really need as many toiletries as you think you do, especially depending on how long of a trip you're going on. Also, if you have larger products, transfer them to smaller tubes. You'll know what they are, so they don't really need to be labeled. Jewelry, literally the worst thing in the world to pack. No, seriously. Little bags. We do little bags. A lot of different little bags that we put our individual jewelry pieces in. This is how I've always done my jewelry and how I keep them actually organized, because cling wrap does not work for long-term travel. Little bags do. So these are just simple little mesh bags that I put my jewelry pieces in, or little bags that my jewelry came in that I just kept, and I keep them organized like such. And then I'll put them into one bigger bag. No tangled jewelry strings for me. And whatever is left, just stuff into any little crevice that you happen to find left in your bag. And last, make your bag open proof. Meaning that when you open up your bag, will stuff fall out? Right now, no stuff is going to fall out of this bag at the moment, because this bag is open proof. So if I have to open it up at any point, if I have to repack something, if I have to get something out, if I'm taking this as a checked in, or if I'm taking it as a carry-on and then I need to get my toiletry bag out, nothing is going to spill out, and it's very safe and it's very secured. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed this travel packing hacks video, or how I pack my bag, or how to pack, whatever you want to call it really. If I missed any, or if you guys and gals know of any packing tips or tricks or hacks that I missed, please let me know down below in the comments. I'm very interested to see and learn if there's anything else that I could be doing better as a packer. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more travel hacks and tips and advice videos. And I will see you guys again in a few days time with another video.